Hi everybody. Ooh, my camera looks dirty. Hold on one second. Okay, that's better. Look, I look brighter. Okay, so hello everybody. I'm coming to you live in our Living in the Fast Lane group. Sharon put a little post up today about us going live with our favorite video. So here's a quick little video about my, not favorite video, favorite product. So here's a quick little video about my favorite product, and I'm actually going to show you how I use it on my face. And it is the Flori Corrective Concealer, and I use clay. So as you can see, I have a lot of hyperpigmentation due to acne scarring. And I'm just going to put on some of the oil-free primer. This is how I do my face. So here we go. And, okay, so I've got the oil-free primer on because I have an oily face. So there we go. And then what I do is I use the Corrective Concealer to hide a lot of the marks on my face. They are self-imposed because, you know, admittedly, I'm a picker. So I make little bitty things that pop up on my face, usually during my cycle, even bigger. And I create marks and scars. It's a terrible, terrible habit. But a lot of us don't have perfect looking skin. So I've gotten really good at correcting skin flaws, especially mine. So here's the Corrective Concealer. I use clay. It's my favorite thing. I use it every single day, whether I'm putting on a full face of heavy makeup or just light makeup. So I just go in, it's got that doe foot applicator, and I just start concealing. And the reason why I love this is it literally makes things go away. So it does correct, it camouflages, it just makes them so they're less noticeable. And the clay is perfect for me. So see those down there? So we're going to just kind of disguise those. Usually I'm just disguising the ones that are super, super dark. Because the lighter areas I can fix with our great foundation. And there we go. All those dark ones are gone. There's a dark one down there. One on the chin. One right there. And you just lightly press it on. It's really, really good. I'm looking in my mirror. And see how it just kind of makes them all kind of meld more into my skin. Okay. So I've got most of the really dark ones camouflaged. And then you can also use this, which I do because I have a little bit of darkness under my eyes. Just kind of right under the eyes. I kind of disguise a little bit of my dark circles. And I use this before I put on my foundation. So I'll show you how well it mixes in with my foundation. So I've got all my marks covered. And then I love this little tool. This is called the Makeup Bullet. So anytime you need to kind of use a fingertip or whatever, I love this. I use this on my clients. And then I'm just going to kind of pat. It's damp, so it's not dry. And I'm just going to kind of pat it in so that it melds in a little bit better, so it doesn't look like literally little circles and marks on my face. And the dampness just kind of helps it meld in. This is a really, really great concealer. And see how it just kind of took away how dark those marks were on my face. So if you're just joining and you didn't see the beginning, go back and watch the replay so you can see how dark my self-imposed marks were on my face. So we've got those kind of melded in. See? So much better. And then under my eyes, they kind of take away those dark circles. So I already look better. And then what I do is I go right into my foundation. So if I wanted to just apply powder as a foundation, because it's so hot down here in Georgia, I would go in and put my powder right on top of it. To create like a light foundation. And I'm not really a heavy foundation girl, unless I'm going to a special event, but this would be like my everyday. And actually every day I use both foundation, two types. So this is what I do every day. I'll show you real quick. So I usually start off with powder because I have really oily skin. And then what I do is I love the stick. I'm a liquid foundation girl, so the stick has been my go-to. Then I take the stick, foundation, and I use praline. And then I just kind of stipple to start. But with the corrective concealer on under it, it just helps to mask a lot of those little marks. And like I said, I'm not a heavy foundation girl. If it was a client, I would go all in. On myself, I like it a little lighter. Just to hide everything. I don't do it's just too hot to do heavy every day, but I do like to wear makeup every day. Because I just think it looks better when your face is a little more even. And of course you want to get your eyelids, make sure everything looks blended. Just trying to even out the canvas. So really, like I said, it's just trying to make it look a little more even than it was when it started. So there is the Base Strokes Stick Foundation. And then of course you always want to set your foundation. So I do this layering technique of powder, foundation, powder, because one, it helps it to last longer. And then two, it really helps to give the stick foundation something to stick to, especially if you have oily skin. So the powder is already working to absorb some of the oil that may come up in the skin, as well as what's in the foundation, because the Base Strokes Stick Foundation is oily. But I like how it glides on, and I like how it feels. I like it a little bit more than the cream to powder. It's just my preference because I'm a liquid girl. And there you go. Okay, so that's what my face looks like before I do blush and eyeshadow and everything else that I do to my face. But on a normal day, I would keep it very light. I always wear foundation because I have to even out the marks a little bit more. So that's my fave. Really quick video about my fave. Flori Roberts Corrective Concealer in Clay. If you don't use it, you should. It's really, really good for under the eye area, concealing marks and making them so they're not so prevalent. I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, let me know. And I can't wait to see everybody else's quick video on their favorite product. So thanks everybody. Have a great day.